Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Ghita Mutiara Djarodin from class 4C. In this video, I will do a presentation about interviewing technique material related to English for news presenter courses. An MC TV presenter, sometimes we have responsibilities as interviews and moderators. The difference between the two is that interviews are shorter in duration, while moderator duration is longer. A moderator is able to act as interview, but the interviewer is not necessarily able to become a moderator. In this video, we have to difference between interviewer, MC, and moderator. In the interviewers, the first is doing question and answer. The second, be more relaxed on content. And have less full responsibility for the smooth running of an event. Does not have the ability to read situation or only based on the script. Have great curiosity and have the creativity to dialogue with the audience or resources person, and have the ability to improve. And the moderator have the doing question and answer too, and more serious about content, and act of a facilitator or mediator, and take full responsibility for the smooth running of an event, and leading discussion events, and have the ability to dig up information, able to read the psychological situation or the recourse person or audience, and film in leading the discussion. And the last for moderator is able to build an atmosphere. The first is the definition about interview. Interview is a question and answer with a person or a resource person, like office, artist, and so on. That is indeed to be questioned or opinion about something, to be published in a newspaper, to be published in broadcast via radio or on a television screen. The goal of the interview is to get you want to know from the sources. Next, determine what you want to know by arranging of a framework. The outline is the elaboration of the topics. Topics are broken down into a number of pressure angles. Every angle of pressure is developed into a question. The framework contains 6 elements, including themes, topics, reference, sources, angle, and question. The next is some interview guidelines. The first is mastering the background of the 3 problems. The second, compile a list of angles that you want to know. And the third, avoid arguing with sources because you are looking for light. Isn't exchange opinion or argue. And the fourth, when recording, put on a asterisk on important information. It can be help in making a report quickly. And the 5, listen carefully to the information of the source because the possibility the source revealed something wrong waiting. and also possible starting something that can raise new question. And the last 6, ensure the complete list of the interview result by asking the source, are there any other relevant things that have not been covered? Okay, the next is the ethic in conducting interview. In conducting interview session, your ethics as an interviewer are very important to maintain so that the source feels comfortable and trusts you so that it provides information according to what is expected. Okay, this is something to note for ethics and interview. The first, identify yourself by mentoring your personal name and the name of the press media where you work for an official interview. And the second, explain the purpose of the interview. The third, when making an important, come on time. The fourth, of the record, respect the source request if you something is requested to not be broadcast. And the last 5, respect the source request so that his name and position are not mentioned. Okay, the next is the purpose interview and function of the interview. According to Zainal 2010, the purpose of the interview is follow 3. Okay, the first is to obtain information directly to explain a certain thing or situation and condition. The second is to complete a scientific investigation. The last to obtain data in order to influence a particular situation or person. Okay, the next is the function of the interview. Here are some interview functions. The first, avoid misinformation of confusing data. The second is information or data. The interview result is a complement to the initial information. The third, option comprehensive, accurate, honest, in-depth information. The fourth, option objective and balanced information and data. The last is the explore to possibility of a new perspective on problem. Okay, that's all from the video about interviewing technique materials. Thank you.